Thank you for joining me, fellow Guardians. This is Sam from Multiverse Mission Control, and in our final foray into the Sly Collection, today's quest is Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. So, the idea behind this one is like, Sly is gonna pull one big retirement heist or something like that, but it's so specialized that even his usual gang isn't enough to accomplish it. So he's gotta go out and hire experts with very unique sets of skills. Skills I've accumulated over a long period of... You know what it is. So this is cool. It's like assembling... calling in the experts. All those unique... very interesting, diverse sets of thieves in order to accomplish the ultimate task. Of course you would include your buds in the Thievius Circunus. Why wouldn't you? They were so integral to your success. As they will, of course, continue to be. Kane Island, the South Pacific, 1:15 a.m. I know that silhouette! And we all thought this was going to be the last game. Certainly could have been. It was set up so perfectly. And he's gone. The flashlight. Bye-bye. I've done this game often enough. I know how it goes now. Guys, why are you unconscious? Sly Cooper, the thief. Am I supposed to press X? Oh, I don't know what that was. Boom. And this is it. This is where the ultimate heist will take place. So it actually starts us like in medias res at the end of the game. Bonk.
This is it, Sly. The game
Bentley is back in the action.
Position to help you get up to that vault. For the rest of the operation, you are the ball.
Roger, Bentley. I'm starting my approach. Getting over these fortress walls shouldn't be a problem. Look, we're running 5x5 here. Make sure everyone's in sync.
I hear that. Artillery, sure you can make that shot?
I endeavor not to miss.
Excellent. Radio control.
Who are these people?
In position.
Recovery team. On pump.
I know that guy.
Submersibles.
Pink
Showtime,
text.
baby. Telekinetics.
Telekinetics.
All right, it's the crime of the century and the ball's in motion.
All right. Who's hyped? Who's feeling hyped right now? And doesn't it just warm your heart that Bentley's still endeavoring to do his best job possible? He didn't let that takedown in the end of the second game. He didn't let that keep him down for the count. And you press triangle to charge up an attack. Yeah. Okay. Just not sure which ones. I think I can go back the way Sly came. Huh. I don't think I've ever checked this out. Hold on. No. I guess that was just a rope Bentley threw down. Well, whatever. Here we go. I'm still ferreting around for coins.
Agent Harper,
You know.
take up position for a Yank 86. Over.
Old habits and all.
Visual.
Radio control. Oh, did I... Earlier I said that my RC chopper can take down tanks. I was wrong. It's not Bentley's RC. It's this person.
We've got an obstruction.
I'm on it. First is away. Second guy is full.
Just ripping the freaking columns
Third
out.
guy work. Roll on, over.
Roll on, dial over. Hey.
Agent Old Rock, prep for timber.
Old Rock.
Have you weather?
Let her rip, Old Rock. Ball's in position.
How many rocks do we know? There's the Blarney Stone, there's Everest,
Got a track.
there's Ayers Rock.
Ball requesting door via Agent Monarch. Over.
Agent Monarch.
Launching.
The mighty Monarch! And why does his voice sound so familiar? It just builds it up, all this mystery. Who did we get? Who would we have trusted outside of the gang?
The advised ball is nearing the lab. Agent Deep 6, you ready?
Spear gun loaded.
Deep 6. Okay. And I think these coins retroactively...
Agent Deep 6, deploy!
There he is. Then not even bothered by the sharks. Nice.
Down.
Thanks, bruh.
I'm reading both force fields down. Strong work, Deep 6.
Whoopsie.
How's your wife doing, Richard?
There's the villain.
Oh, very well, Dr. M. Thank you for asking.
Dr.
Very
M.
thoughtful.
And your son, what's his name? Mike?
Mark, sir. He's well too, yeah?
Shame you won't be seeing them again.
What?
Sir?
Afraid I poisoned your drink at lunch. Sorry, Richards, but I don't tolerate poor performance.
Holy crap.
Change the security code from 1, 2, 3 after you installed the new system.
1, 2, 3, got
I'll
it.
improve, I swear.
No, you'll die. Any second.
So flippant about poisoning his own guy.
Yes, water leaking into the lab. I'm on my way down. Oh, and get a janitor for the lab elevator. Richards got sloppy.
So chilling. You can see this is a very different villain from the ones we faced before.
Is just across these wires. I'm en route to your position. for
He's like
overhaul.
legit a cold-blooded, heartless kind of dude. Anyway. Uh-oh. Hey! Dang it! Keep running into these things. I don't know if this is a problem with the port or whether I'm just being inept. Never good when you have to ask that question. Alright. Running away from gunfire, hoping they don't be accurate at the wrong time.
Power down the turret with that security code.
Away with you. The Cooper Vault. My legacy. And I've been holding the key all this time. Boom!
Cooper!
Oh no.
You must be Sly Cooper, the new keeper of the cane. Oh, how I long for this.
This vault belongs to the Cooper family. You're trespassing.
No, my naive boy, you're trespassing. I am not the key to this island. This fortress is mine. Everything here is mine.
There's Bentley.
Now use the key to the vault. Hand over that key.
Sorry, pal. Family heirloom. Buy
It was
a
rumored
knockoff
that
at the
Bentley
gift
would
shop.
buy a knockoff at the gift shop. Dang, son!
Quick, let's regroup with the others.
It was rumored that Bentley would return in a wheelchair, but you never know how true things like that are gonna be until you actually see them. And this was, oh my god. So, it warms your heart.
Cooper treasure is
Bentley's still in
mine.
the action. He's not letting anything stop him. Whee! I suppose it doesn't matter if we trip the alarm now.
This place is
The Brainiac's still in the field.
much time.
He configured away. He gave himself like a Professor X chair. And what's more,
Gotta go.
this means we have a disabled main character. Can you imagine how affirming that would be to see if, like, well, like, if any of you the viewers are? Isn't this awesome? Bentley's still kicking butt in the wheelchair.
Free.
He's got, like, jump jets and bomb things. It's awesome.
The boat's just up ahead.
Holy balls, what is that?
There's no escape, Cooper.
Some mad science monstrosity. You will let go of my Bentley!
Treasure is mine. It's mine.
Ow. Pay for that, chum. Ow! Ooh.
I can't let you leave. You belong to me.
It's not working! Save yourself!
No way!
If he wants to eat this!
There we go. You may have the deed to the island, but just because it's legal doesn't mean it's right. Or that I agree with that. There goes my cane. Great. Gonna get 8.
Sly! No! Hold on, Sly! Hold!
It was like they always say. Your life really does flash before your eyes. There it all was, stretching back to my childhood. Born into a family of master thieves that went back for generations, I was next.
I really want to see Henriette in the next game.
Name. But fate had different plans. I was robbed of my childhood when a ruthless gang attacked our home.
Buddy.
The orphanage I landed in wasn't all bad. It was there that I met my lifelong friends. Bentley, he's always been the thinker.
Concocting schemes ever since
And Murray,
childhood.
he's the doer.
Bro. Cookie stealing
We stuck
plan.
together over the years, and our skill, our confidence, and our thieving
And then we moved up to
reputation
grand
grew stronger
larceny.
with each heist. We thought that the good times would never end, and that our luck would never run out. Which only made things tougher when the odds finally caught up with us. Then I met this guy, McSweeney, who claimed to have run with my father's crew back
You in
the
jail?
heyday.
You were the muscle for Sly's dad. That's
They
cool.
built
Who's the other
jobs
guy?
all over the world and amassed quite a collection of priceless items. It was then that McSweeney told me all about the Cooper Vault. It seemed that my father, like all my ancestors, had been hiding their wealth in a secret place for generations.
That's a
Each
lot
one
of gold.
adding to the treasure hidden behind a door that, if McSweeney's story is true,
Over the
only a
generations.
Cooper can open.
Such priceless
Using
artifacts
some
must be
well-placed
there.
clues provided by McSweeney, we set out for the secret island that held the vault. On arriving, we discovered someone by the name of Dr. M had already set up shop. From the looks of it, he'd been trying to crack the thing for years, growing steadily more frustrated in his failures and more paranoid as the decades rolled by. He built himself a fortress with security as tight as Fort Knox.
Decades to crack that
Getting
thing.
inside the place would take precision, creativity, and moreover, it would take an army of world-class thieves.
An army of world-class
Finding and bringing
thieves.
together that much talent won't be easy. But to get inside the Cooper Vault and collect my inheritance, I was willing to pay the price.
Yeah, you'd be set for life grabbing all that loot. For real. He ain't getting in with that arcane. Whatever tech or magic is imbued in it. Yeah! Oh, we're back, baby! And this was after so many years, too. After that bittersweet ending at the end of Side 2. Where our gang's spears were crushed, but we were still free. I mean, beginning of the end. That's where we just were. 2-player games are also available. Like the hacking minigame. Or there's a pirate ship thing. Let's just browse that quick. Right, cops and robbers. One person plays as Sly, the other Carmelita. One's out to steal all the stuff, the other to blast Sly apart. And that's the other thing, you can play as Carmelita a bit more in this game as well. Okay, but let's move on. The hazard room. Our hideout. Showing off some new moves.
If we're gonna make it to the Cooper Vault, we'll need to perfect our thieving skills. I've rigged this place to push us to our limits.
I'm
Like
guessing
the
these
danger room.
levers start the different trainers.
That's right. Each will initiate a streamlined crash course in grand larceny. I'll head for the control room, and we'll get things started.
Dish it out. I'm ready.
Rock.
Okay, all great thieves have one thing in common.
A ton of cash?
No, they never
No, they get the
hit
ton of
one.
cash.
Use the right analog stick to look around the hazard room. Try to find the Cooper gang marker I'm projecting.
It has been a while. Some people might need a refresher. And some people might just jump right to this title.
Now press down on the L3 button to ping a waypoint.
Ping.
That's handy.
I agree. These holographic markers are an invaluable tool for finding your way around in the field. Notice how the logo moves to the destination? Try clicking the L3 button a few more times to get the hang of it.
Yeah. So the circle will
Okay.
gravitate
it's the waypoint
wherever
and
you're
we'll
looking.
commence phase 2.
Okay.
I programmed in a new mission destination. Press L3 to find it. Perfect. Now everyone knows that a thief's best friend is a rooftop.
Provided he doesn't break his neck getting up there.
Not a problem for a man with your jumping skills. Hit the X button
No,
for
you're
a
too
standard
kind.
jump. Then hit the X button a second time while in the air for an extra high double jump.
All right, Bentley. What's next?
As you know, it's very useful to survey guards from the rooftops. To do that, we'll have to be able to look down at them.
Let me guess. Use the right analog stick?
Yep. Try to find the marker I'm projecting down there. Excellent. Now look up at that pillar. I'm projecting another marker.
How centered does it need to be?
Great.
There you go.
Now put all these skills to use and get to the remaining waypoints. Should be easy if you ping them with the L3 button and look around.
This makes sense from a gameplay standpoint, because it's been a while. Our skills may have gotten a little
Nice.
rusty.
One down.
But, like, this is kind of doofy. You set up this big thing to teach me how to look around and walk around. I don't know.
Good job, Sly. You made it. You're now ready to take on the meanest of navigation tasks.
It's important to know how to navigate the field. Let's get something a little more interesting in there. Oh my god, little warning there.
You picked up a lot of skills after reading the Thieves Raccoonus.
Heck of a page-turner, that book.
Let's see if you remember them all. Check out those small points on that wire. You can land on them light as a feather using your ninja spire jump.
Easy. I just jump and hit the circle button.
Exactly. Try getting over to the other platform.
You know, it may have been that Sly just didn't rob anything for all the years in between when Sly 2 and Sly 3 came out. They may have actually taken that long of a year hiatus from robbery.
You know how I love the second story work.
Sure, but how do you feel about tight spaces? Try getting through the small opening in that wall. Hit the circle button when you're close to crawl inside.
So if that's the case, we just need to brush up on our old training. And Bentley needs to make sure that we're up for the tests that lie ahead of us, after all. Alright.
Nice job, Sly. You're a credit to the Cooper name.
I own that hatch. I mean, the jumping was more impressive, honestly,
We're all
but...
done in here. Let's head outside and get this operation underway.
And then as you gain more characters, there are more challenges and things that pop up. Okay, so, on Opera of Fear. Going to Italy this time instead of Paris.
Getting inside a world-class vault would take a team of world-class thieves. A group of specialists, each member contributing their own particular talent. It was clear that we needed Murray back.
Yeah.
Not only was I missing a lifelong friend, but his brute strength helped get us out of more than a few scrapes in the past.
Yeah, the Murray! But what happened to Murray after the last game?
When Bentley was injured during the whole clockwork affair, Murray blamed himself, eventually
Oh.
leaving the team. He
No!
tried to console him, but going out on his own was something he needed to do. He said
Buddy!
he wanted to find his spiritual center. We got word that Murray ended up in the Australian outback, where he studied a mystic art called the Dreamtime from an Aboriginal guru.
The dream time.
From all accounts, things went pretty well. and his teacher even sent him on a walkabout to locations all over the globe to complete the training.
He looks so
Latest
peaceful.
reports have cited Murray in beautiful Venice, Italy, but what he's doing there is a mystery. I just hope he steers clear of the local mob boss, Octavio.
Octavio. The mob.
Growing up, this guy used to
we're
be
going up against the mob?
in our neighborhood. Everyone loved to hear him sing opera and said he was destined to be the next great tenor. But just as his career started to take off, musical tastes changed. Suddenly, it was all about rock music, and no one wanted to listen to opera anymore.
Well, not no
He held
one.
on to a few fans, and it was these mobsters that took him into the business. Heading onto this guy's turf was dangerous, but worth it for a chance to make things right with Murray.
Yeah. I'd jump on a grenade for the Murray. You better believe I'm gonna go up against the mob. Although when you say that out loud, the mob is one of those real-world thief names that's just like, you know, often comes up in the criminal world. Thievery, brutality, all the works. We're going up against like a real-life entity that has established itself as a beacon of fear. But we are the Cooper Gang. Do you know who we are? The mob is nothing. Let's rock. All these self-styled mafiosos patrolling the streets. Pockets full of loot, unsuspecting. Oh yeah, you're just asking to get robbed. Hey Bentley! God. Bentley has more cojones than you even know. If he's still up for this. Even now. Dang. Okay. See, I still have some coins from the intro. They just went back in time, I don't know. So Bentley has the alarm clock this time. I still have my favorite smoke bomb. Alright. But I'm gonna need some cash to get at him.
Given Murray's criminal past, it seems logical to start our search at the local police
Whoops.
station. If he's not already in custody, the cops are sure to have leads on all the crooks in Venice.
I don't think you have enough faith in my man. There's no way he just automatically gets caught without us. Right, and there are these little traps around the street. Somewhere is like a lever I can push to drop a boat on someone's head. Ah, right here actually. So if like a flashlight like I run to there, boom. Alright, I'm gonna start looking for battles. Wait, actually, do they pop out or do I need to hit that recon mission for them to do that? I don't even remember. Man. There's an element to this that's really funny though. It's like, yeah, Murray, I'm real happy for you going on a spear quest, finding emotional peace and all. But we need you to do crimes. Oh my gosh. But yeah, buddy, that was not on you. That was circumstance and bad luck all catching up to us at once. I mean, I have not seen or heard a single battle. No, I think I remembered. They didn't appear until I went. Yeah, because isn't it weird I would have encountered one by now? Just going a few feet, right? But whatever. But yeah, if the police are after my bud, then yeah, we should let him know.
That massive dome marks the Venetian police station.
Cops around here really like to make an impression.
I'm afraid it's a losing battle. Don Octavio runs the show in this neighborhood. It's his security forces patrolling the streets, not the cops.
Whoa.
Noted. Huh. Looks like I found my way inside.
Well, that dome is covered in glazed tile. There's no way to climb up there.
Oh, come on, pal. There's always a way.
Yeah, who did you remember who you were talking to? But man, so another one of those cases disgraces both thieves and law enforcement at the same time. The mob has its hooks in the quote-unquote legitimate businesses. Can't trust anything anymore. So our own brand of justice has to come in.
I've got the blueprints to the vent system in front of me. I should be able to guide you to the jail cell.
It's even got the SIG. Okay.
Hey, Murray, is that you?
That name's a stain on my pants, bro. What?
You.
You got some fuzzy dice to come round here.
Dimitri, long time no
Fuzzy
punch.
dice,
See, you're
fuzzy
still
balls.
in jail.
And you still a crack a box.
Let's get past the name calling
Long
and get to
time no-
business.
Looking for main man Murray, eh? Sorry, but I'd rather see you get busted big time. God! Policia!
Wait!
Gotta think of something to keep him quiet. I could try threatening him, flattery, cutting a deal. Cutting a deal.
If those cops get their mitts on me, who's gonna break you out of jail?
You might get the cell door open, but the cops would throw down and bust me on the way out. And then I'll get the double sentence. Grief!
He's right. It'll be tough getting him out of here. I need a plan. Maybe I could disguise us both as police and walk out, distract the cops so he can get away, take him with me up the air vent. Well, let's remember who we're talking to. He probably likes the option where I get in trouble.
How about I get the cops' attention, then run for it? Once they're all outside shooting at me, you can slip out no problem.
No, that's a plan I can get behind. Dimitri is free and Cooper is cooked. Key for cell is in head cop lady's office.
Okay, great.
Cop
This
lady.
lock won't be a
Oh
problem.
no!
I should be able to crack it by hand.
Get me out of here, then I'll find Murray. No sweat. Just keep on the down low and out of sight near them coppers, bro. They're a bad bunch of buddies.
Bad bunch of buddies.
Your attention, police.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for your
I know who that
We're
is.
now ready for the presentation.
I really want to smash things,
As
but
we
that's a
all
bad
know,
idea.
Canals of Venice have
Okay.
been mysteriously filling with tar for the last
Yeah.
month. No
So
one
Sly
is
just
sure
stays
of
crawling
what the
throughout this whole thing.
devastating on the local wildlife and touristry. Our
Fortunately,
sources
it's
believe
dark,
that
so I
this
can get away with
man,
this.
Octavio, is potentially responsible for the disaster.
Hello, Carmelita.
Fortunately, we've got no hard evidence linking him to the
My heart
crime.
sank a little when I saw Dimitri, though, because there was a rumor going around that he was going to join the gang, and it's like, why? What could that vain, conceited old jerk offer the gang? Turns out, a bit more than you might think.
Head back to Dimitri's cell and free him. If he's true to his word, we'll be talking to Murray in no time.
Amongst other things, he provides comic
Let's
relief.
get back to business. Now, where was I? Hold tight, boys. The power's on the fritz again. It'll calm down in a few minutes.
Better make sure you're
And they
under a
changed her
desk
voice
when the
actor
lights come
again.
back on.
Hopefully the power stays on the fritz, because if it ever comes up and just stays up, I'm toast.
I can see, da! I can see!
Russian mercenaries.
This is sucking.
You don't get to pick and choose your allies when the law of this land is under control of a seedy organization, I guess.
Make up your mind already.
Yeah. Dimitri started off as really vain nutcase, but
You look a lot better in the dark, Petro.
as a comic relief character, he actually adds a bit of, well, bit more fun to the story. We'll be happy to have him eventually. Take my word for it, because I know you would be nuts to do it after what he did initially.
Can you really crack this coconut?
Sure, just takes a light touch.
Now, you don't actually have any
Let's see
fit.
some shine, bro.
Okay, I gotta wait for the rumble on my controller and then tilt it the other way.
Dog Murray. Dig.
This safe will be tough to crack, but
There we go.
I've seen you open harder locks. Slowly rotate the left analog stick until you feel a vibration. Stop, then go in the other direction. Again, feeling for
There
the
we go.
vibration.
That's so cool. Just makes it a little more immersive when it adds the rumble as part of the
I'll do
mechanics.
what I promised and distract the cops so you can make your escape.
Solid. Don't worry, no mind. Straight well password for Murray to find you. Meet at Rialto Bridge. Big Italian landmark.
Okay, guess it's showtime.
God, this is a bad idea. He could just leave us in the lurch. Lead us into a trap, even. Turns out he's good to his word, though.
Hello, assorted meatheads. And lady. Anyone feel like some exercise? And I'm out.
Just like out in the open. They have machine guns, dude. This is a bad idea. No one asked why I'm doing this? Also, there's no fail in those dialogue options. It just takes longer when you pick the wrong options. And you know, I've got an episode to do, so let's just get the right one from the get-go, yeah?
You've got some serious
Hello.
nerve showing up in my squad room.
I was concerned we were growing apart.
Then let's
Time to
spend
get
some quality
reconnected.
time together in my interrogation cell.
So forward. What happened to the demure girl I used to know?
She grew up and stopped taking grief from guys like you.
Guys like me? Are you saying I've got some competition for your affections?
You're the only man in my sights right now.
I think she's a little mad. Was it that I took your wine bottle? I gave it back. Yeah. Whew. Ah, the old traditions.
Mercenary! Flank my target!
But that dialogue is also like, oh no, is Carmelita just gonna forget, like, all the times we legitimately teamed up? Or not? Nah, she's just doing her job. And it's been a while. Like, we went underground. She's probably been waiting for this day for a long time. Hi, Marie! You're looking good!
Old Inspector Fox! Man, you're in it again!
Yep.
Hope
You know
that
me.
animal works both ways.
That's right! Hide in the sewers like the rat you are!
Thanks for the quick escape. I owe you one. Again.
Of course, Searcher. We are all in need of peace.
Oh, great.
You're really whole hog on this Dreamtime stuff, huh?
My mind is clear, like the woodland after a forest fire.
You're doing the slogan thing
We need you back
only
on the
for
team.
spirituality,
That
not
Bentley,
for rough
it
and
wasn't your
tumble.
fault. He doesn't blame you for the wheelchair.
Sorry, Sly. I walk a different path. My guru, in his wisdom, told me to lose myself and not return until the black water ran pure. So here I stay.
You sure he didn't tell you to get lost and not come back until you cleaned out the water filter?
That.
Come on, I'm on a real spirit quest here.
Sorry. Tell me everything. I've missed you, pal.
Well, it's a long and awesome story. You got any gum?
It was years between Sly 2 and Sly 3, so it's probably been years for them as well. They really need to reconnect. I see you haven't detached from all your earthly desires, so it's like, got any gum?
Murray refuses to join the gang until the commitment to his guru has been fulfilled. Whether we like it or not, we've got to deal with Venice's tar problems in order to, as Murray puts it, make the black water run pure. Thanks to Inspector Fox's fine detective work, we already know that Don Octavio is somehow connected. As non-law operatives, we'll be able to tackle this situation in a more head-on fashion. First, we break into Octavio's opera house. If he's hiding anything, we'll find it. We should also keep a close eye on the dog. Some photographic evidence of him connected to the tar might be enough to get the old mobster put away. Of course, meanwhile, I'll monitor local communication frequencies. With some luck, we might pick up some quality intel.
Okay. So stop the mob from tarring up the waters of Venice, and in addition to being ecologically conscious, we finish our pal's spirit quest and get our muscle back on the team. Interesting. New training challenges are available for Sly and Bentley in the Hazard Room. Would you like to play the remaining challenges? Yes, bring on the Hazard Room. I mean, I already do know how to play as Sly and Bentley, but I might as well do it for the show. Alright.
Alright, I'm really gonna test your climbing skills here. You can use your cane to swing from hooks. Just jump and press the circle button
that.
Press the circle button near that pipe to latch on and climb.
I just love pipes. Is that okay?
They're a thief's best friend, but don't forget wall hooks.
How could I forget the lovable wall hook?
Press the circle button to attach.
Of course.
To launch off them, you'll have to pull down on the left analog stick before jumping. Try getting over this wall. That's it, I give. You've made it through all my challenges.
Hey, don't feel bad. Those wall hooks were kind of tricky.
It was all supposed to be tricky. Anyhow, you've proven you know how to get around.
Come on, pal. You should have a...
Anywhere you sense a thieving opportunity, you know, see the blue sparkles? You can use a circle button move.
Right.
Pretty handy.
Yes. Yes, it is.
You should have a better assessment of my skills after all this time, man. Did I just fall into the laser? Okay. Well, no big. Hold on. So are these the Bentley ones? No, the green ones are Bentley ones. Okay. What do you mean all the challenges? There's plenty more after that.
All right, Bentley. Let me have it.
He kidnapped one of Octavio's men.
To maintain our lavish lifestyles, we'll always need to have a little cash on hand.
Oh, I hear that.
I hear ya. Most guards are nice enough to carry around a pocket full of change.
Exactly. You can pick their pockets by sneaking up behind them and pressing the circle button.
This guy looks like he's carrying some loot. If I steal it, you can fence the goods online for some cash.
That's right. Look for a glow in a guard's back pocket. Sure sign of something valuable. Try picking his pocket dry without getting noticed.
I'm gonna keep this after the fact, right? Because I got Samus Aran again and lost all my moves, and I really want them back. Oh, and it auto-sells them.
Enough of that guy.
That's right. No more going through that extra screen.
It won't always be that easy. Guards are usually on the move.
As long as I don't bump into him, it shouldn't be a problem.
Did you like drug him up so he still thinks he's in Venice?
Try robbing this guy.
I mean, we're still in Venice. There's no way we warped back just to do this goofy stuff.
Great away.
And you just drop an explosive gate on him when you're
Now,
done.
as any good thief knows, a job is only as successful as the getaway that's planned.
I hear that. Some guards are not too keen on fighting toe-to-toe.
You're not going to say I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well, not now.
Awesome. Look, there's no shame in running from a fight. Keeps you alive. Hold down the R1 button to sprint.
Sounds easy.
Prove it. I'm gonna have this guard attack you, and you'll have to run away.
Wait, what?
Whoa, hold up.
Ready, set, go.
No, Bentley! You fool! Dude, bro! You have way too much faith in my skills now.
Nice escape, Sly. An unfortunate fact about running is that you make a lot of noise. Sprint by a guard, and he's sure to notice you.
Well, if I'm already running, might as well keep going.
Good point. How about you try that? Run to this waypoint within 6 seconds, and then try and escape from the guards if they hear you.
Come on!
Come on.
Ready, set, go.
Alright. No! But no!
How about you stop setting these guards up to kill me?
Well, you could always take them out instead.
Now we're talking.
If
Yay.
the guard hasn't seen you, you can sneak up behind him. You paying attention? This is complicated.
Of course, we're talking about taking out guards.
Right. Sneak up behind him and hit the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then press the square button to slam him down hard.
Sneak attack. Nice. So that's the triangle button to knock him into the air, then the square button for the slam.
You got it. Now give this guy the business.
The business. Whoop-bah!
Unfortunately, the slam makes noise.
Right.
Do it too close to another guard, and he'll be all over you.
It's easy. You take out the first guy, then hide out when the second thug comes running. Wait until his back is turned, then strike.
Try taking out both these guards without being caught.
I hear ya. Bye-bye.
Nice work. I pity the guard that crosses your path.
Silly
Now,
bird
the
masked Dobermans.
showstopper. See that boat slung up above? That poor unsuspecting guard?
Yeah?
Feel like dropping it on his head?
Oh yeah.
This button will release the boat.
We got problems.
Make sure the guard's
We're a little
under his
sadistic.
shadow before you know, knock him senseless. Look for those buttons around town. The place is littered with unsafe machinery. Know what I mean?
Anything can be a weapon if you're creative enough. I actually wonder if there are bottles in this game. I think there's a little niggle in the back of my head that you may not actually collect them this time around.
As you know, we sometimes need reconnaissance photographs to plan for a heist.
The humble recon photo. The unsung hero of many a caper.
Yep.
I've outfitted your binocular with a camera. Click down on the right analog stick to bring it up.
I tell you, Bentley, you designed this thing really well. The left analog stick aims where you want to look, and the right analog stick lets you zoom in and out.
Of course, it won't always be so easy. Sometimes you'll need to get a better vantage point.
That shouldn't be too difficult.
I wish I could jump that high in
Your
game.
targets can also be moving. Makes getting a good shot that much more difficult.
It's okay. So long as I'm quick with the zoom, I'll be fine.
Let's put it to the test. Take a picture of each of these guards without getting caught.
I think it was inverted last game and now it's regular. Do I need the front of him? Alright. Then we'll do this guy first since he's coming back a little closer. Opera masks. You are no gentlemen, you're nothing but thugs.
There
Don't
you
fool
go,
yourselves.
Bentley. Some wonderful pinups for our refrigerator.
They're lovely. Hi,
Did we just dump these guys in the canal afterward?
But you showed some real skill with a binocular's camera. Nice work.
Eat the tar you're dumping everywhere. But of course, what people really want to know is, what's it like to play Bentley in this game?
Alright, Bentley. Things can get pretty rough out in the field. You'd better be prepared.
Preparation is my middle name. My wheelchair is totally equipped.
Good to hear. As a resident demolitions expert, you'll need to be handy with the bombs.
No problem. Just have to hold down the triangle button and out comes the goods.
Okay, try dropping a bomb on that crate over there.
The irony is, with the gadgets Bentley gets this time around, he becomes way more badass than he ever was in the previous titles.
That's some quality pyrotechnics, but how are your bombs versus guards?
Against sleeping guards, I'm like a Greek god. All fall before me.
Don't say that near Kratos. Bye-bye. It's just a little arm. I used to drop bombs manually, but those days are over.
How about someone awake?
I just put them to sleep too. My chair's been outfitted with a top-of-the-line sleep dart launcher. In fact, I even linked it to my binocular.
Smart. So you just click the right analog stick to bring it up.
And to shoot, I press the R1 button.
Have you got a zoom? Nice. Now get over there and bomb him before he wakes up.
He just like really gets his arms going when he goes to sprint.
Alright, Bentley. You make this look easy. But how's your aim against moving guards?
With a zoom function and nerves of steel, I'm ready for anything.
God, he's so much more confident too, because like, he got all his scares out in the second game, and now he's just, and that's how he attacks too. He just spins
pretty sweet.
spins the
Got any
wheels
other
around.
gizmos in there?
Oh yeah, it's my own design. The pickpocket pole, or the PPP for short.
A fishing pole with a magnet?
Ingenious, huh? By default, it's linked to the L1 button.
And you can rob someone with that thing?
I just keep the L1 button held down, sneak up behind a guy, connect with the magnet, then pull back to yank out the loot.
Sounds just like fishing. Try it on this guy right here.
And this is so cool. Like, you can pickpocket as anyone now. Sly, Bentley, and Murray all have their ways of getting the cash. So you could do this with anyone in the field you were playing as at the moment. Oh yeah!
Okay.
He served his purpose. I'm
He
impressed
served
with your
his purpose.
pickpocketing technology, but how is it against someone in motion?
Allow me to demonstrate. I just hold down the L1 button, attach, and pull. Couldn't be easier.
Yeah, sometimes their own momentum will carry it out of their pocket, because you gotta yank back. Now, you can only play as Sly, Bentley, and Murray in the field, generally. The other specialists are really, like, rare, you know, like, fun little moments during missions, but never really in the field.
That chair of yours is a wonder. You've packed so much technology into such a small
Idle
space.
wheelie. Yeah, dude, look at that picture.
We're all
Seriously.
done here. Let's head outside and get this operation
Bentley
underway.
becomes an absolute menace in this game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well. So that's, continue. Got it. So that's the skivvy. We're back, we're better than ever, and we're just gonna keep getting better as we assemble the ultimate heist team. And let's see. Not quite. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rob a few dudes. But I don't think the bottles actually appear. Venice operation, day 1. So it actually chunks it up a bit. Before it was just like, you had a certain amount of phases in the operation, and then Bentley would pull the heist. Now it actually lets you know. And the guards can dodge your hits this time around. Yeah, they just like, they took everything that was great about Sly 2 and then they polished it to a fine sheen. And I'm looking forward to it. So next time, it's the Cooper Gang versus the mob in an effort to be a little more green, a little more eco-friendly, helping out a spear quest and getting the gang back together. So, thank you all for tuning in. Please comment and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And remember, you all have the potential to get good. Peace out.